Hi guys, it's Philip again, and today we are going to continue our way in EFC season. So after the last video I've made a huge point growing, but at the same time we still a lot of work to do. And our first opponent is Aaron. Okay, I'm getting pretty good hand, but I need to start. That's the thing which I don't like here. So let's try to think what he supposed to do here. And what we supposed to do here. Seems like I should start with Pedro. And such a big question in how much pills I should play him. Let's just play 4 pills Pedro. I don't know how much pills he's going to play. He's able to play even maybe 5 pills Mjolnir. Maybe he's going to play like tilt 2 pills, maybe even Mia ult. I don't know how he's going to play it, so I'm going to play it a bit safe. If he's covering me, I just hope he's not going to do PP, and I would have at least some pills handicap. But yeah, that fight doesn't seem as something easy or something pretty hard until we see the first round. A lot of things depends on the first round. He's able to think like I'm holding Pedro, maybe I'm playing 2 pills Pedro, maybe I'm playing 6 pills Pedro, maybe 4. There is a lot of options for me and for him as well. So let's see how he is going to play around my Pedro. The deck which I'm using, I think that you know pretty well. Okay, he's playing Mjolnir, so I don't think that he is playing around. Wow, it was pretty unexpected. I choose that he's going to play around my ult, but definitely not in that way. Pretty unexpected movement from him, holding Mjolnir. Such a wastage, at least in my opinion, just because, for example, he's holding me instead. And if in second round, for example, no, Mia ult maybe not the best solution here. Maybe even like playing tilt 1 was not that bad. For example, in the second round you ult in Mjolnir, and for example, I decide to ult Melinda, why not? And after he's getting direct win, 4 pills Mia versus Absolem and 7 pills Alpha Dragon versus 6 pills in Berserk. So, quite unexpected move to ult Mjolnir. I've expected he's supposed to play around my ult, but not with that cat. So, how we are going to play the next round? We are able to play for a draw, for example, already. We are just able to play with Berserk full versus Mia. Just Berserk full versus Mia. So the main thing which we know about that round, he's not supposed to play more than 2 pills in Mia, because if he's playing like 3 pills in Mia, I'm holding Absolem and that is GG. Definitely, if I want to ult something, I need to ult Absolem. What will be if I'm playing 0 pills Absolem and he's playing 0 pills Mia? He's making 2 damage. Okay, after I'm starting with Berserk, he's definitely going to answer with Alpha Dragon. Do I have a split? Of course I have a split. I could ult, I could play 4 pills Berserk, I could play 4 pills Berserk, because if he is carrying my full pills Berserk with Alpha Dragon, then he will have only 2 pills, so I will get at least 1 out of 3. So yeah, let's try to play into that. Maybe he's carrying my Fury. No. Okay. So that no balls move for me in the second round could cost me a win. But let's see. Anyway, 1 out of 3 is 66% for the win. So I think that I should win it. So I am going just to play full. As I said, 2 out of 3 options is a win for me. If he is covering my ult, if he is covering my split, I am winning. I am only losing if he is covering my full. Let's see how he's going to play around that. Definitely I deserve to win that fight, because he won already Gwessin in the second round. Okay, he decided to cover my ult, so I am getting a win. Pretty good first round for me. So yeah, it was definitely pretty hard for him to do something after that. Okay, nice. And we are going to play another fight. So the thing which I wanted to say before the beginning, that deck is definitely quite popular now. Because as you saw, I made the same deck for my bro, which we used on his streams, I mean Lockout Vibe. And also, I think that some of the players are playing with that deck already, just because if someone see that I'm playing with something, they're going to use it. And now I'm going to make that deck is even more popular due to that video. So, let's hope I will make, for example, 3 or 4 more wins, and that will be a huge video. But that's only my shoe. Maybe everything will be much worse for me. Like I'm going to die in the next fight. Maybe. Let's wait for the next opponent, and I hope that we will get it. Because definitely sometimes it's... Oh, nice. Sometimes it's pretty hard to find someone. Okay, our next opponent is Cordless. The good part I got Norman. The bad part I got Berserk. Okay. Definitely that will be a pretty hard fight for us. Definitely. And I need to play like perfectly here. Okay. So how he's going to start? I think that he's going to start with Leviathan. By the way, Leviathan is pretty good card here. Because I'm not supposed to make a lot of damage versus him. And also he is making not a low amount. So if he's playing with Leviathan, how I supposed to answer? Melinda or Pedro. For example, I'm going to play Sapels Pedro. I just hope he's playing 1 or 2 or 3. He played only 1, it's okay for me. I'm not losing after that first round, so it's pretty okay for me. The next round. For example, I'm starting with Melinda. And in that case, it seems like he need to play with Kurlix. So everything seems to be okay for me after the first round. If he is playing with Dr. Ergo, what's going on? I'm going to have a pretty good Gvessim. So yeah, I'm just going to ult Melinda. He's playing, for example, Kurlix ult. And we are going to have a pretty good split. What are the other options for him? Play maybe Dr. Ergo 1. What will be after? He's playing Genome, I'm holding Norman. And I think that I'm going to win it directly. So everything except Kurlix ult seems like a pretty bad move. He decided to ult Genome. I think that I won already. For example, he's playing Kurlix, I'm just holding Berserk. If he's making Fury, I'm making Fury in Norman. If he's playing with Dr. Ergo, I'm just holding Norman. So yeah, I feel like I won already. I don't know why he decided to ult Genome. It's pretty bad move for him. So due to our pretty good first round, maybe not perfect, but pretty good, we haven't played a lot of pills, and we won the first round versus 5 damage cat. We are going to have a win in not an easy fight, definitely, because getting Berserk versus Soa is not something what you want to see. By the way, my opponent playing pretty interesting deck with Roots Geist. I remember one player with Roots Geist in Old Elo, and his name is Sanguine. But that's not the time where player with Roots Geist is going to win. So, as I said, Kurlix, Berserk ult, Ergo, Norman ult. There is no ways how he's supposed to win me here. So we are to 0. We are to 0 for the moment. Okay, as I said, Kurlix, Berserk ult. Okay. He's getting the last round, but that's not enough. I made 1 more damage. So let's wait our next opponent. The good part is that we got Norman here, so definitely I'm not going to get 17 points. I think that will be 22, maybe 23. Definitely that guy is not high. 23, okay. So let's wait for our next opponent. I definitely like that deck. Maybe that's not the best deck in current meta, but it's pretty stable. Good base stats, good abilities, a lot of damage. Our next opponent is alive with mono rights. Of course, he's playing with mono decks. Hello. So the first round he's playing with Hammerlock. Pretty hard first round for us, let's be fair. I don't even know how I need to play here. I feel like I need to play with Funk. Feel like I need to play with funk here. So how I'm going to answer on Hammerlock? The main task is to understand in how much pills he's playing. He's definitely should not play too much because I have double saw, so definitely his pericles will not be able to make a damage. So maybe he's even expecting like... But in the same time, he sees that I don't have any cats to hold. I don't have any cats to hold. 4+5. Maybe even holding Death of Funk, sorry, is the idea. Because I'm not expecting low pills in Hammerlock, definitely. He sees that I don't have any cats to hold. Any cats to hold. Why I'm going to hold Funk? Just because I'm getting enough damage with Quest and Fuzz, like he's making now 5. After I'm playing this Quest, for example, he's covering my ability with 1 Vessel. I'm making 2 plus 8 versus Web. 2 plus 8. He's making only 4 plus 5. So yeah, holding Funk seems like an option for me here. Блять. Блять. Сука, это пиздец. It's alive, блять. Nothing to say. It's definitely nothing to say, блять. Wow. Do we able to do something? I don't know. I definitely don't know, guys, what I'm supposed to say here. What I'm supposed to say here. Да. Сейчас мне вебом признает. Ладно, окей. Let's focus. Even if it's pretty hard for us here, let's focus. What are the possible solutions for him? What are the possible solutions for him? Wow. Wow. Так. Так. 4. Yeah, that fight seems pretty hard for me already. Let's be honest. It's quite hard to play that second round. He's able like to play Dr. Web, maybe say pills. He's able to play even much more pills in Dr. Van Vessel. He's able to play low pills in Dr. Van Vessel. So I don't know how he's going to play that round. 4 pills, 2 pills. Okay, guys. We are getting 50. After the first round, that's definitely the maximum what we are able to do here. But yeah, life know me pretty good. And that first round was a great shock for me. But still I'm getting a 50 because my second round was a round to be perfect. So what's going on now? We need to play Fuzz Fury versus Dr. Web, or we need to hold Pedro versus Dr. Web. Wow. Definitely a huge match. Definitely a huge match. So is he going to cover our Fury or he's not going to cover my Fury? He is playing Dr. Web. I'm going to play Fury. And I'm winning. Wow. Okay, guys, I should be fair. The first round was pretty huge from life, but we made a pretty good second round. We guessed. It was pretty hard to guess it, I should be fair. Just because he had a lot of options, he is even able to play a lot of pills in Dr. Van Vessel. And even if I'm holding, he's still getting some guessings. But he decided to take a risk. And I recovered that risk. I recovered that risk. I just true like he's going to think that after that first round I'm going to play another ult, but I decided to cover that ballsy move from him, and I was right, and I got a big luck in the third round. I should be honest, it was a big luck. But we won. Here. GG. I don't like to say GG to my opponents, but here I should. Just because definitely after the first round, it was quite hard to do something. But we did it. Now let's wait for our another opponent, and I really hope that will not be that hard like that fight, just because as you saw in some moment I even forgot English. I just was but in the right moment I took all my power in my hands and I be back, because definitely the first round was pretty tilted for me, but we made it. Wow, Shoxy! Maybe Shoxy is making a video as well. Pretty hard fight, especially due to my first round. We get the same amount of stars as I think, but I need to start. Is it fair? I don't think so. My Berserk is so bad here. I don't even know how to play it. In the same time, if he's starting, that will be a huge card maybe, just because this will be a bigger probability that my Berserk will be played versus Mozart, for example. But when I need to start, it's definitely a low probability that I will get a good matchup for him. So how he is able to play? The worst part of the first round here that he is even able to play some pills and sieving and hope that I'm playing quest. Like he is playing maybe 2-3 pills and sieving. I'm playing like 3 pills quest or maybe more, and I get nothing. I just get nothing. So it's pretty hard. I don't want to say that it's around 0 lose, but it's pretty hard. And in the same time, his Mozart is pretty good versus Fus, versus Norman. So I don't know how I need to play here. I definitely don't know how I need to play here. Okay, let's hope. I don't know what to do. When you don't know what to do, just hold. But in the same time, that guy know my playstyle, that when I don't know what to do, I'm just going to hold. As I said, he is able to hold sieving, he is able to play with Mozart, he is even able to play samples in sieving if he want to block my ability. There is a lot of possibilities for my opponent, and when you don't know what to do, just hold. And hope that your opponent is making some kind of cheat and you are going to win it. That's everything what I am able to say here, because definitely that's pretty hard fight for me. His previous deck, which he used in his previous video, was much better for me. He used Pussycats with Vortex. I think that in that matchup I would be a bit better. But maybe not. That deck also is pretty strong. But let's see. Maybe we are getting the first round. He's spending a lot of time, so maybe he's trying to explain his move on the video as well, or maybe he have started the video when he saw, oh, it's Philip, maybe it's a good time to start the video. So let's see how he is going to play it. Because definitely it's not a big risk for him to hold sieving, just because anyway he's able to back in the later rounds. And it seems like he's thinking the same. He's clicking on sieving. If he's holding sieving, I think that I will be in pretty good position. And he's playing 2 pills sieving. Okay, he made 3 damage. He activated an ability in Balicto, but in same time he made only 3 damage. So I'm not supposed to say that it's something pretty bad or something pretty good. That's just okay. The main thing of that play maybe was to activate Balicto ability. Okay, he did it. So let's see how he is going to play the second round. Because if he's playing with Balichto, I definitely need to play with Bukerzerk. I definitely need to play with Bukerzerk. So the main thing would be to understand how to play. In the same time, he also knows that I should play with Bukerzerk. So also we will have a question how I should play around that Balichto. Because definitely he is able to play even high Balichto. The maximum amount of pills which he is able to play is 6. Because if he is playing, for example, 7 pills Balichto and I am holding Fus, he is getting direct loss. Because my 7 pills Bukerzerk and 5 pills Norman would be enough to cover both his cats. So the maximum amount of pills which he is able to play here is Balichto 6. What will be if he is playing low pills Balichto? Is it possible? I think yes, that is possible as well. Just because maybe he's thinking now, okay, Phil is always calculating that stuff. So he is definitely thinking that I'm going to play a high Balichto, or I am going to... just playing high pills Balichto is the most obvious move here. 6 pills Balichto is the most obvious play here. Let's be fair. He took a lot of time to make his decision. So I definitely don't think that he's playing 6 pills Balichto. Maybe I'm not right. But I feel like he's not going to play a lot of pills because he's thinking like I'm holding Fus or I'm playing like that. 7 pills Bukerzerk. So let's try to calculate how much of pills he spent to get a direct win in the next round. Because after I'm playing with Fus, I would have 5 pills. To cover that, he need 6 pills Fus. And after Mozart in 4 pills versus Norman. So if he's playing 2 pills and I'm winning the round, he is getting a direct. So I'm expecting 2 pills in Balichto. As I said, I am playing 7 pills, he is playing 2 pills and he have a direct. I am playing Fus 5, he is using 6 pills in Fus. And after, Norman versus Mozart. Also, he is able to play for a draw. By the way, that's the thing which I forgot, he is able to play for a draw. Because even if he is playing more pills in Balichto, he is still able to play for a draw. With just Fury Fus versus my Fus. So in that case, I'm going to play 4 pills Bukerzerk. I want to try to take ace. Of course, as I said, the easiest play here is to play 6 pills Balichto. 6 pills Balichto is the easiest way here. But let's hope that he is playing risky. No, he decided just to go with the most obvious move. It's okay. It's his choice and he is right here. He got it. As I said, even if I am playing like 7 pills and he is playing 6 pills, he's still able to make a draw. For example, I'm winning the round, how much pills he is going to back? 4 pills. 4 pills he will have, no. It will be 50 for a draw, because I am able to cover the draw. But anyway, that doesn't matter, just because he got a second round win. As I said, it was pretty hard fight for me, and maybe it was not the best idea to hold versus his Steven, but I don't know, it was just too hard to do something. And definitely he deserved to take it. And now another pretty hard fight. I don't know why the fuck I'm getting only hard fights today. Because I wanted to make a chill video where I'm going to make 5 wins and going to sleep. But instead I need to spend my whole power to make decisions. And now I'm playing with one of the best or maybe best hands from Aaron. The good part of that hand from Aaron that he don't have any damage reductors, but in same time he have that huge amount of damage that I'm not supposed to over damaged. Okay, so the first round he is definitely not going to play with Steeled. So maybe he's going to play with Mia or Lumia. Mia or Lumia seems as the easiest place here. So let's see how he is going to start. He's thinking about Mia. He is thinking about Mia. Okay. He is thinking about Mia. For example, I'm holding up Sorim after I'm playing Quest. If he's playing with Lumia, then my Berserk will be played versus Tilt. Versus Tilt. So in the second round seems like he's going to play with Tilt. The main task is to understand in how much pills he is playing, by the way. In how much pills he is playing. So is he going to take a risk with me, or he is just going to hold? Because if I'm holding up Sorim and he's playing like for pills, I feel like I will be in pretty good position. He is making 2 damage after I'm making 2 damage as well. For example, he is playing with steel, but at the same time he will need to play some pills if he don't wanna get my ability. And after my Berserk versus his jaw, seems like something pretty bad for me, pretty bad for him, sorry. So, do I want to take a risk with Quest? And in the same time, in how much pills? In how much pills? Maybe he is even playing like 2 pills, just because if I'm playing like 4 pills Quest. Or 3 pills Mia. But if he's playing 3 pills Mia and I'm holding Sorim, he's in pretty bad conditions as well. So, I feel like I want to take a risk with old Sorim. Just because if he's playing some pills, I'm in good position. Yeah, he played 3 pills, I think that is good for me. Because now I am supposed to play 5 pills Quest. If he is old in Lumia, for example, my Berserk is definitely going to destroy his tilt. And I'm going to have at least a draw. In the same time, if he's playing, for example, tilt, like in 3 pills, to deactivate my ability and I'm playing like 5, then still my Berserk is going to cover his jaw. But in that case we are going to have a 50. So yeah, it seems like he is going to play with tilt in the second round to prevent my ability in Quest. Do I need to take a risk with like playing Sapil's Quest? No, there is no reason. Just because if he's playing, for example, Sapils now versus that Sapils anyway, I'm not getting a direct. Because I would need to guess, do I need to play a Fury or I don't need to play a Fury? So I'm just going to play safe. 5 pills Quest is the safest move here. Because maybe he's going to play a bit more pills, why not? So let's see. Pretty interesting second round, because if he's giving to me an ability in Quest, he's definitely going to die. So let's see how he's going to react. Here, the thing that I'm playing second is pretty good for me, just because, as I said, I have a possibility to play Quest. If he's holding Mia, for example, I will be in good position. And in the same time, my Sorim doesn't seem to something pretty good versus Joe versus Lumia, so I decided to hold up Sorim. Just because after that anyway, I would have some chances even if he's holding. Not a big, but still. And due to his Sapils and Mia, now I am even in much better position. Because he needs to guess. In the same time, as I said, just Sapil still seems as the safest move here. Because I don't think that someone is expecting that I'm going to play 7 pills Quest. Because 7 pills Quest, let's be fair, is pretty bad move in case of Lumia hold. Because in that case, I'm just able even to lose here. I'm even able to lose here. I will be still able, by the way, to play Berserk in full 7. Okay, maybe in 7 pills Quest was not that bad, by the way. So maybe I would be. Wow. We don't need to think about 7 pills Quest just because we are getting second round. So now I am going to take a direct, because I don't need to make a Fury in Bukkirk. It's just enough to pass the round with Bukkirk versus John. Okay, pretty hard fights with a lot of good players. So I definitely hope that you are going to enjoy this video, just because we had huge comebacks, we had huge destructions from Shoxy, for example. We had just nice games with Aaron. The nice part of this game is that I am the winner. So yeah, I just hope that you are going to enjoy it. See you guys. If you like my content, please write comments, put likes, because on the last video I didn't saw a huge activity from you, and I was quite sad due to that. So please show the activity, because for the moment I'm not supposed to understand, do you need my content or not? So please tell me, do you like it? Maybe I should change something, because as you see, I'm even trying to stay positive, to make explanations of my move, to show you my true process. So definitely I'm trying to improve myself, I'm trying to improve my English, and I hope that you are going to show me your feedback in comments. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice evening. See you guys. Bye 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 bye.